Hi guys, Matt Lemke here with TrueGamer Goggles, gamer-goggles.com, and today I have a flip through of the Bestiary 3 for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. The book runs $49.99. It has 303 pages of solid content plus the index and things of that nature, featuring 324 new creatures. So there are some great things in this book, and this is a flip through, not a complete review, so we're going to move through it pretty fast. This follows up on Lost Omens Ancestries guide, giving all those ancestries and heritages information in this book, so that GMs can create NPCs. Then it is also has a heavy Asian inspiration. There's a lot of Asian style creatures in here. You have some new animated objects. There's 4 new demons, 4 new devils, 4 giants, 4 hags, 5 new dragons. All of them, I believe, are of an Asian inspiration, and 2 new leshies and 2 brand new titans. Some of the other things that are featured in here, we offers new rules for creating Nosferatu, Temple Guardians, Divine Wardens, Phantoms, and other hellbound creatures. There is a wide variety across the book. Now, we're going to pause here momentarily. One of my favorite things in the book is the Bone Ship. They're creatures of legend. They come with a great story. You can easily build a campaign around a bone ship or 2. Or you can just have bone ships torment your seas in your game world or wherever you're playing. I mean, I guess you could take undead bone ships and put them in space as well, right? There's instructions here for piloting a spaceship. There's information on them being the vessels of dark gods. With that said, I really like the flavor of this particular creature a lot because of the way they approached it. It's more of an adversary than a monster or a beast. So one of the things we'll talk about real quick is troops, which actually we turned up here on the Hell Knight Cavalry Brigade. So we're going to zoom in here. There's new rules for troops. Troops take up 16 squares at the start of their round / campaign, or not campaign, combat. They have, in this case, 135 hit points, and it's broken down by thresholds of thirds. So this is 3/3, 2/3, 1/3. What you need to know is that their size changes as they take damage. The other thing that I felt was really important to note is single strike effects, like a melee attack against a single creature. If you do 100 hit points of damage, it won't drop them to the 45 or to 35. It'll drop them to 46, so they'll still be in this threshold. Now, if that was a fireball, it would take them all the way down. I thought that was a very good way that they could give flavor. And of course, being troops, they have abilities that are geared towards their particular flavor for what they are. For example, we have an arrow volley and we have a lance charge. With that said, we're going to move on. We can talk more about troops in a later video. Here's another one, the City Guard, that's a troop. And then we have Clockworks. I think my favorite Clockwork of the bunch is the Spy, because he can record things. He can be a lot of little fun. We have the Clockwork Soldier. Of course, we have a Mage and a Dragon. I believe those are all new to 2nd edition. And that's a precursor of what you're going to start to see in Guns and Gears. And then we have the Quattles. We have Crossroads Guardian Demons. This demon right here is the one that I know of that's a reprint. It's the only reprint I know of in the book. It came out of the Extinction Curse. And I'm fine with reprints as long as they're not a major part of the book. I think that they should be bound together in one place for GMs to locate them rather than to have to dig through adventure paths. So I was talking earlier about rules for creating things like Divine Wardens here is one of those rule sets. There's also the dragons. We have the Imperial Dragon, Ancient Forest Dragon, Young Sea Dragon, and we have, let's see, what's one of the ones that I like that was more unique? We have, where is it? The Agul Lang. We have zombie shamblers in the back. We have the Nosferatu in the back. We have the new giants. We have a tomb giant. This giant is actually really cool. I think you can build an entire campaign around the tomb giant as well, especially if you are playing in a world that has a lot of undead. Between the tomb giant and the plague giant, you can have a lot of fun. Especially with troops, tie troops into them, leaving troop types. We have a couple of new golems. Like I said, most of the stuff in here is new. There is a lot of stuff that doesn't repeat. Again, we're seeing the Asian influence with the guardian beasts. Hags, new hags, Hell Wasp, commies. A lot of the influence here with commies. We've got kangaroos and kappas. So, like I said, there's a lot of variation as to what is in the book and what you can and can't use it for. So we're going to flip through to the back. So while we're flipping through, in the book, the troop types that I make note of are the Hell Knight Cavalry, City Guard Squadron, Night Marches, Rancorous Priesthood, Skeleton Infantries, Zombie Shamblers or Shambling Zombies, I don't remember which it is, and the Terracotta Garrison, which again ties into the Asian theme. And then we'll Monavari, Narwhale. Let's go look at the Nosferatu real quick. We won't delve into it too deeply. Go far enough. Nosferatu. So basically what I wanted to share here is that the Nosferatu all have, and I'm running out of time. Come on, camera. They all share dark vision, negative healing, immunities to death effects, disease, paralyzed, poison, and sleep. They have revulsion, stake, magical wooden stakes can do extra damage to them. Sunlight, plague, coffin restoration, change shape, command thrall, divine innate spells, of course, plague of the ancients, or plague of ancients, my bad, dominate, drink blood. Those are the key abilities for your Nosferatu, and then they basically have the Thrall, Malefactor, and the Overlord. And then back here on page 310 we have 3 new rituals. New language chart also. The new rituals are Abyssal Pact, which basically allows you to call favor from another demon whose level is no more than double Abyssal Pact spell level. You have Div Pact, which you call upon the powers of Abaddon to grant you assistance. And we have an Infernal Pact. You make an appeal to a powerful devil. Then there's the languages and creatures by type, which is nothing new to the book. And that is basically the contents of Bestiary 3. So here's my real quick rundown. First, I thank Paizo for sending this to me. I apologize for being so far behind on it. Second, it's a really good book. At first, I wasn't as happy as I was with it because I just looked through it. I'm like, Clockworks and and stuff like that. And then I realized what they were doing and how they were setting it up. And then I looked more in depth at things like the troop type, and I looked more in depth at the rules for creating Nosferatu, Temple Guardians, Phantoms, and Hellbound creatures. and I was really pleased. The other thing that I'm pleased with is the small number of reprints that are in the book. So I think that overall it is a good book. And on my first glance, I wasn't as happy with it as I am now. So guys, thanks for watching. Thank Paizo for creating a great game. And please like, subscribe, and share. Have a good day.
Hi guys, meet the Nibbles, who's gonna go down. She just decided not to go down my back, so we'll do this for her so she's comfy. Thanks for watching my video, and I appreciate it. Please hit the like button and share it if you know somebody who might be interested. And of course, there's always Twitter and the Facebook thingy, and soon I have a newsletter coming. That'll be down there or in a link below, and my kitty cat loves that idea. So anyway, there was one more thing. Oh yeah, subscribe. Be a part of my community, our community. Let's make it grow together. See you guys at a con somewhere, or a local store, or if I'm driving through the country, maybe a game club. I don't know. You're not going to go knock down my camera. Bye, guys.